So, firstly, we have Izzy Macbeth Jeffcott, a Year 12 student at Star of the Sea. Izzy.
Afternoon everyone, my name is Izzy Macbeth Jeffcott and I'm the Environment Captain at Star of the Sea College, Garden Vale. I started off the year as Environment Captain with one goal, to make just one student in my school change their attitudes towards the environment, to inspire them to feel the appreciation we should all feel for our wonderful environment. I came into the role with many sustainable techniques already put into action at our school. Already we have solar panels which were installed in 2010, water tanks installed in 2009, and an eco-friendly garden which is frequently used by our food tech students. It was really wonderful to see how my school had already taken action to achieving environmental sustainability. However, since the start of this year, we've employed even more techniques. For the past few years, we've had problems with our printing at our school, where so many students and teachers printed pages upon pages, without reducing it down, and so when it wasn't necessary. And so at the beginning of this year, to reduce this problem, we introduced a printing system whereby students start the year with a complimentary $5, and with this $5 they could print off their work, and it was 10 cents per page. And once they used that $5, then they had to pay for some more. And of course art students received more, and there was leniency with other students. But this system has proven to make students printing conscious, and they always print double-sided now, and they try and, instead of printing it out and reading it, they just read it on the computer. Our environmental focus at my school for this year has been energy. At the beginning of the year, we had a man come in to measure our electrical output and inefficiencies and suggest some ways which we could save more energy. We designed, we designed and produced these posters that we stuck up in every classroom on the door, just to remind us when students go out of the classroom. It says, what does it say? It says turn off the lights, use the finger, because that's our motto for the year. And so when they leave the classroom, they see it on the door and just, we'll turn off the lights before we go outside for lunch, or at home, to home. Energy was also the theme for our annual Environment Week, where the main activity was a clothes drive. This was where students brought in old unwanted clothing and swapped it with someone else. So, anything they wanted, shorts or something, they didn't have to bring in money or anything, they just found someone else and they swapped something that they wanted to. And through this we emphasised the humongous amount of energy used to produce new clothes. So we reiterated the impact saving energy has by swapping clothes instead of buying new ones. And one thing I've noticed during my captaincy is that it can't just be an individual's effort. I can't just go around to each classroom every single day and turn off the lights and the heaters in winter. It's a team effort, and that's why I kind of feel lonely up here. I'm the student representative, but it's the student body and also the teachers who help guide our school to a sustainable future. And I actually have a team of teachers behind me who I have meetings with every month to discuss ways in which we can improve, and if we've installed a new system, or like the printing system, we've gone back and talked about its problems or ways we can improve it. And so what I'm trying to say is, whilst there is a great deal of importance on the students, because they are the future and we're the big body of the school, there is a great importance on the relationship between these students and teachers to work together and encourage each other towards a sustainable future. And what I've also learnt this year is the power of the administration body. It's their hands which can ultimately change the school. I can only speak for my school when I'm saying this, but it's the administration who can limit the school's sustainability. Students can have tremendous ideas and be willing to make a change for their school environmentally, but the administration has the final say. I put a great deal of importance on the education of young people about the environment, and it is through their education that young people realise what significance their lives play in the future of our environment, and they have to learn ways in which we can reduce carbon emissions and things like that. And this year the environment group had the idea earlier in the year in the winter to have a heaters off day for the entire day. Lights and electrical appliances would be used at the teacher's discretion. However, the main focus would be heaters, so we have no heaters all day. Because when the man came in for the energy assessment, he found that 35.6% of our school's energy consumption was due to heaters. So reducing that was our main target, and switching them off for a day would allow us to see how much energy could potentially be saved, and turning off our heaters during the day and stuff like that. And we plan to have this day in compliance with a casual clothes day because our uniform isn't that warm in winter, and we thought that by girls wearing casual clothes they could keep warmer. By having this hands-on approach and getting everyone involved, our students will learn how they can adapt their behaviour to save energy, except the administration's power was the authority, and in the end the plan fell through. So not completely though, because we did have an earth hour. We didn't have a casual clothes day, but we had an earth hour, and we managed to save 5% of our overall gas electricity and 7% in our overall power, so that's just over an hour, so that's pretty good. So imagine what figures an entire day would produce. And I have to say that many students and teachers were disappointed that we didn't have a heaters off day, because they were more than willing to participate, and it was their idea, the students' idea, that we took this initiative. So what I'm saying is that while we have the environment group and many ideas emerged from it, the administration body needs to allow the school to adapt to allow these ideas to happen and change the school in terms of practicality to help reduce our harm to the environment. Maybe schools need to start to consider practical changes to the uniform so that we are warmer in winter, so that we don't use as many heaters. But this could be reduced, but perhaps allowing girls to wear pants or bringing coats into the uniform might be something that schools need to consider in the future. Thank you.